What's going on, people? Happy Saturday to you all. Welcome to Beijing Reds TV, the Liverpool Newcastle match preview show. Big up as always. Once we get on the mic, we ask that you like and comment and subscribe to the channel if you have not already done so. Crab, big up to you, bro. How you doing?
Bless. I hear, man. Saturday, football. Happy, man. Can't complain.
Yeah, there's been some favorable results already.
Well, it's still early season, but I mean, it would have been nice if United had get a draw or a loss, but Forest lag. So
Forest do some foolishness in that one. They had the upper hand.
They went 2-0 up and they started to fall back a lot. So yeah, that's what happens.
But that penalty was real soft. I'm sorry, but Manchester's always get them sort calls.
They always get them calls. Yeah.
But yet does call us Liverpool. But anyway, we move. Arsenal drop points, so
that's okay. 2 games in, man. Can't complain.
I'm happy about that.
3 games in, sorry.
You drop points already. on your neck already, brother. All love. Big up to the chat. Captain Sal, Beijing Crab, big up. It's El Tucho
now. El Tucho, fam. Come on now.
El Tucho. Revenite, big up as always. The Beijing Army.
Yeah,
Revenite said Lee on the neck. People on Lee neck are ready. Big up D as always, man. So, Crab, we got a big game tomorrow. Tough opponent. Man.
Yeah, I listen.
How you feeling? Be real and be honest with me. Don't hear no fluff.
If we didn't get the Samurai Master, I'd have been worried. Sorry about that, my phone. If we didn't get the Samurai Master, I would have been worried. But we got the Endo Samurai in there, so we get to see how with 2 superstar midfielders play with a CDM. So I'm actually worried. I really think that we could beat these men. Newcastle.
So you convinced that we bring the man from Samurai Showdown with the two swords?
That's right.
Our boy back in the day, Lee Hill, used to play all the time on match.
That's right. The last samurai, bro. Understand? We chopping.
Am I rocking 2 swords? Yeah,
bro. So, honestly, it's a tough game because first of all, it's at Newcastle. They're in good form. They're playing good football. They got good players, and we don't seem like we sort ourselves out yet. You know what I mean? We're still finding a right balance. You know what I mean? Who to play up top, the middle now, kind of getting settled in. So yeah. I ain't confident, but I feel okay that we could get something. With the Kanat injury too, that didn't help a lot. So
yeah, that'll throw a little bit of a spoke in my prediction for a lineup tomorrow. But yeah, that was a little crazy. Yeah. Revenite says Paulinho scored against Asna. He should have been our player. He should have been, but Fulham
should have been, but he isn't.
90 M. So shoulda, coulda, woulda. It is what it is, man.
Yes, it is.
Agent Angel, welcome, bro.
Good morning. Well, good afternoon for you guys, right?
Yeah, afternoon for us. Good morning to you.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Pull off that covers, fam. Like, seriously.
Gary, big up. Taliola. Nunes has to start. We can get right into that. If no one watched the recorded video that we did yesterday on who's the best option at the 9 for Liverpool, I ask you, go and check it out. Smash a like, make a comment in the comments about it. Give us your thoughts. That would be much appreciated. Boy, we got
the legend
squad today. The legend here. You on mute, Pops. You on mute.
The man, the myth, the Beijing.
The legend.
Hear me or no?
Yeah, we can hear you now. We can hear you now. You good. Captain Sal says, I'm not confident, but I'll go for a 3-2 Liverpool win in hope of anything else. All right. Revenite says, big up, Angel. Redbird, another injury, and Stewart begins. Big up Redbird as always, bro.
Bless, Redbird, bless.
Revenite, oh my days.
You got Redbird.
5, Liverpool
I
win.
like that.
Nunes scores all 6.
I like
Wow.
that. I like that.
Could you imagine?
I like that. Now, my man Lucho go again on that, and my man Mo go again on that. But yeah.
Luchito. Yeah. What it says, big up, Beijing Angel. Full squad in the building. Yeah,
That's
boy.
right.
Full squad in the building. Chris and Pops from Captain Sub. Big up to you both. Redbird says, if my boy doesn't start, I'm going to slap Klopp. Gee, you. Redbird, I can ask a question, though. You can put it in the chat. Will you slapping Klopp with?
Wait, who's his boy? Who's his boy?
Nunes is his boy.
Oh, okay.
Stokely, big up, bro. Best of luck tomorrow, Scousers. Looking
Big
forward
up,
to
Stoke.
a good game.
1 second.
Stokes, seeing you as a Newcastle fan, if you want the link and come in, or actually, you know what, Stokes, I can get Pops to send you the link for the reaction show on Monday, and let me chop it up. On Monday. That would be good. Big up, Stokes. Ravenite says, I do love Lucho, though. He can get 1 and Nunes 5.
All right. Revenant, you're invited to Colombia, man. You're invited to the ranch, man. Man.
You invited down to Medellin, bro.
Medellin. Yeah.
LFDR, afternoon, everyone. Afternoon, you, bro. Yeah, so we got a huge game tomorrow against the Geordies. Pops, how you feeling about this game, bro?
This probably could be the game of the season.
Could be the game of the season.
You hear me?
Yeah, hearing you.
For the neutrals, especially.
Yeah. I think this is the only matchup tomorrow, too, on the cards. So, the rivals, the neutrals, they all going to be watching this game tomorrow.
All eyes.
Stokely says, sounds good. Just heal me up, Pops. Yeah, Pops. So I will send you the link.
You got your stores.
After this one, I'll send you the link for Monday, and then you can just send it to Stokely to jump in on Monday, and we could chop it up. Whatever the result is either Stokely coming in with his chest puff up big, and he happy, or he can take it like a champ, pause, and hold the heat from the Beijing Reds crew. Simple.
Stokes is a level man, so either way the reaction can be the same. Stokes ain't one of them.
Yeah.
Stokes, listen, I could tap my lashes from Stokes, cause he's a true Geordie.
Easy.
True.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yes. I could tap my he suffered for years. Probably worse than us.
It's true.
So,
it's true.
So
he has.
I can tap my lashes, man. It's all good. But we ain't getting ain't gonna happen though. Ain't gonna happen.
Stokes in there for a win. Big up Stokes as always. So Crab, I just asked Pops how he feel about the game tomorrow. I want to hear your thoughts. How you feeling about tomorrow game?
I thought you asked me that already, but yeah, I told you I was not worried. I feel okay about it. The Konate injury got me a little stressed slightly, but Matip could do a job. But Isak is a worry for me with that defense. So yeah, I don't know. I don't never find Newcastle a big threat for me. I never. That's one of them teams I play. I'm like, it's Newcastle. Yeah, they got good players and so forth, but it's still Newcastle. I know they're playing good, but yeah, I ain't worried. It's one of the few games I ain't worried about. I think we can go in there. It's gonna be a high scoring game, a 4-3, a 3-2. Who knows? But we can win by a goal at least. So.
Okay, and I coming to you now. All right, go ahead, bro. Sorry.
I ain't stressed, man. Listen, as bad as it is, as Man United is, if we'd have played Man United, I'd been more worried. You understand? But for some reason, Newcastle never worries me, ever. You understand? Because for me, they're still a small club.
Let me get back at you there. You say if you were playing Man United, you'd be more worried?
Yeah, new version. That's how much I don't worry about Newcastle. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm just putting it in perspective. You understand?
There's a new version. Small club. This is Juventus now. Nah, this is Juventus now, not Newcastle.
Small club.
Juventus.
It is true. Newcastle.
I don't know, boy. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see.
LC Aaron says no, Kanate is a big problem if we continue with the hybrid system. Yeah, we can touch base on that a little bit. AJ Angela, coming to you next, man. How you feeling about this game tomorrow?
I usually agree with El Tucho, but not with this. Not with this point. I don't think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I think Eddie Howe team is a real disciplined team. So I think if we concede first, I think it's going to be very difficult to break that team down. So we have to be very disciplined. I think usually we're slow starters. So the first 20 minutes, I think, is very crucial for us to maintain a level-headed, be very disciplined, and then weather out the storm. And usually we're pretty good at that, you know. But I am worried if we concede first, it is an issue. And in regards to who was comment, Aaron, Kanate is a big miss, I think, especially if we're going to keep persisting in this formation. So I'm a bit worried, and especially with Isaac. You know, I've always rated him as a player since even before he went to Dortmund. We wanted him back in the day as well. You know, but so when we had the conversation, I think what we want for the first 3 results, I said 9 points. That's what I wanted, but unfortunately, we're not getting that. I want to win, but I'm leaning more into we might get a draw.
Pump the brakes, bro.
Don't
give away your prediction.
I'm sorry. But it's just I just feel like Kanate is really a big miss. It really is, and we started this. We haven't seen anything else this season other than the inverted system.
Yeah.
So now, what are we going to go back? We're going to go back to 4-3-3, or what are we going to do? You know, so yeah, we'll see how everything is. But yeah.
No, I hear you. Yeah, I agree with all you guys, man. It's going to be a tricky game. It's going to be very, very, very defensive. It's not going to be an easy game. Some guys are saying a big win, a lot of high scoring. I don't think it's going to be that. I think it's going to be a relatively close, tight-knit game, maybe a 1-goal win. For either side, I ain't giving away my prediction yet, so I just playing neutral right now. I think it's going to be very, very. They're going to be very disciplined defensively, as you said, Beijing Angel. You're absolutely right. You're very disciplined. We have to pick our spots. We have to be clinical with how we control the ball. We need to get passes together instead of trying to do too much. Just step it back and be more simple and make the smarter pass so that we don't get opened up on a counter. Because I find when we be too aggressive trying to look for that home run of a pass, it opens up our defense big time, and then we are left scrambling. So for me, we have to play a very, very disciplined game, but you all are very, very, very correct. Losing Kanate for tomorrow is big. Now we got to decide who going in that spot, which we can get into the lineups. But let me get through some of these chats here, and then we're going to bounce straight into the lineups. And we're going to break down some positions. We're going to have a lot more discussion about than others in terms of the lineup positions, but some are going to be very, very straightforward. So Dakota says Lucho going to be fired tomorrow. My guy always. It is true. She loves Lucho. She got a jersey with Lucho on it. Yeah. LFC Aaron said, who starts up top?
She's invited to Medellin too and stuff.
All right. LFC Aaron, you're going to have to wait till we get into the lineups because I am not falling for that and giving it away so easy. Gary Richards, big up as always, 4-3 Liverpool win. Everybody got a high-scoring game.
Because we defense ain't that good, bro. Come on. I don't understand what y'all talking about tight game. There's going to be no tight Liverpool defense. Shh. We giving away goals, bro. Understand? Listen, y'all giving too much respect to Newcastle Eddie Howe. Eddie Howe is still Eddie Howe. Got relegated with Bournemouth. Okay? Too much respect, man.
Newcastle and Bournemouth, bro.
Nah. Eddie Howe is still been relegated. He ain't no Carlo Ancelotti. You know, Sir Alex Ferguson, you know, Arsene Wenger, you know, Mourinho, is Eddie goddamn Howe. Bro, chill with that, man. We can destroy Newcastle tomorrow. Watch.
Listen,
clip that.
Pops, El Tucho on the shamelessness already, bro. You on the shamelessness.
I realize.
Listen, don't be another Callum and get clip up all over Twitter here. Don't be one of them. I just telling you.
All we need now is El Chucho to say FSG for life. That's all we need him to say.
I know.
Get in there, bro. Get in.
Revenite says, guys, how are we not getting another center back? Klopp says we got enough good defenders. He's on crack. Revenite, I ain't gonna comment about this. When the window shuts, I guarantee you, and I telling you no, Beijing Red's gonna do a show and it can be a call-in show, so y'all can come in and rant if y'all want when the window closes. If we all happy because we sign more players, y'all can come in and we can have a party. But it will be full open and we will have a discussion about it. So let me just leave that at that.
We still got Nat Phillips, bro. Don't worry about it.
People forget about Naldini. I know what people look. Anyway, I'm a big Nat fan. So Newcastle are very good defensively. LFC Aaron says Gary Richards, the zonal marking must stop. Yep, it definitely does need to stop.
Oh,
Angel, this we wanted him back in the day. We wanted everyone, but got nobody.
True.
Still doing that. We're still doing that.
All right, says West Ham are turds to watch. Hey. Ravi, big up, lads. How did Liverpool deal with Newcastle physical players such as Dan Burn? That is going to be very, very interesting in how we do.
We only got to deal with him. We only got to deal with him on set pieces. You understand? He running down more side, right? He defending more, right?
He does
need to turn inside out, bro.
But he does. He's very good defensively as well, though.
Very good.
Slow shit, though. He's slow.
Don't matter. He's very astute and he's very, very, very smart when it comes to playing defense.
Quick in the head, slow in the feet.
Yeah.
But don't forget, Crab, we still got to deal with Botman too. You know, Botman's a problem, bro. At center back, he's a problem.
They have size in defense. That pieces might be an issue for us too because we don't really.
We got good attackers too. They got the defenders. We got good attackers, so we can see who come out on top. That's it.
That's why it makes it more critical on who Klopp starts in the ninth spot in this game to put pressure on them defenders. But we can get into that.
Yeah.
Prime Moyes ball, Aaron. Yeah, Revenite. These guys.
Still really killing me, guys.
Okezzy is going to be a comprehensive.
My man.
I like the confidence.
I hope so. It will be nice.
We have to be clinical and not give away possession unnecessarily. That is going to be very key tomorrow.
Agree.
West Ham, 12% possession. Oh, my days. Really?
But they're winning currently right now, though.
Yeah. Listen. Forest had 9% possession and had 2 goals up. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's true. Captain Sal says, and a better turn out to be a good player and not the dud I'm expecting for all our sakes, or it's going to be a long day. You hear what crowd called him, man? He man Samurai.
The last Samurai, bro. Come on,
the last Samurai. Forget Tom Cruise. It's Endo.
Tom Cruise, the real deal here, brother.
Yeah. Big up Uncle Rod's. Big up Family Straight. Hope you had a blessed birthday yesterday, bro.
Happy birthday, Uncle Rod's again, man.
Again, bro. Big up to you. Look, Dakota tell you, I'll be there, Beijing Angel.
All righty.
James Ward-Prowse, 1-0 West Ham. West Ham score, typical. Ward-Prowse on fire. And people were slating him, huh?
And I wanted him. I
want him too. I remember saying something like that.
Yeah, we
want. Laugh at me. Nah, he not a poop. Nah.
Pop only cares about his clean sheets.
I know.
It's true.
Pop care about the pearly whites, man. That's what Pop care about.
James Ward-Prowse is not Liverpool. Ain't Liverpool quality, man. Come on.
I'll see
With all due
I
respect.
find Crab really disrespectful, though.
I'm sorry, Stokely. Hey, it's a small club. What you want me to do, bro? Come on now.
If Gomez plays, Newcastle will be up as he helps the opposition more than us.
Why these men slating our own players, bro? Like,
That's
y'all
tough.
need to chill with that,
No,
man.
No,
Crab,
I
go
kind of
ahead.
agree with Krabs right here because I think he came out recently talking about he's going through mental health and stuff.
Yeah, man.
You gotta
stop
lay
slating
back a
players
little
like
bit,
that.
just a little bit.
Okay. I hear you on that front. Then I'm gonna have to put the blame on the manager then, because clearly Joe Gomez has shown that he is no longer centre back quality and should never be playing the centre back position.
I don't mind that though. I don't mind. Listen, every
Joe
player
Gomez
can have a good game. Every player can have a good game. Gomez can stand down there next to Van Dijk and have a masterful game.
Joe Gomez has
we
not
don't
played
know
the centre
that.
back position well in a very long time, Brad. Let me just call a spade a spade.
I can't
Every
slate-
time
I
the
can't
man has
slate
played
that, though.
right back
Can't say
recently, last season and this season so far, Joe Gomez has looked really, really good in the right back position.
So he can't have a good game sitting next to Van Dijk. Most people do. Sitting next to Van Dijk.
He hasn't recently.
Different
Last
season
year
though.
plus.
Fresh start. Man, y'all can't say that, man. Like, anyway, that's our player, and I will back you Klopp to the end there, 100%.
Oh, how many goals does Ice Spice twerk into our goal tomorrow? Oh my days.
He's man. I swear.
We got Rods, man, laughing. Thank you, BJ. Listen, it's just my opinion. I think when you make that much mental errors in a one position, it's not for you. Right back is way better for him. Way better. He's under too much pressure and he loses his head every time. But we can leave that. I ain't slating him. I'm just saying I prefer him right back.
Matip is making mistakes too. Matip is making mistakes too. And Matip can get burned for pace all the time.
That's why when we get into the preview, we will discuss that. Yeah. We got a question. How do cope off the ball and how do we cope off the ball in the game?
We plan to have the ball.
You first.
we ain't gonna have no off the ball. It's because we gonna have the ball. I want possession. I want to control the game.
I figure when we look at the formation, it should cover this question, to be honest.
Yeah.
The formation and the players in position should cover them.
Agreed. Marianne, big up as always. Big up Bajan Reds TV, Bajan Pops, Rastacrad, Chris, and my little Scouse brother, Redbird D9.
It's El Tucho, man. It's El Tucho. Y'all keep getting this name wrong, fam. Like, seriously.
Bajan Crab changing name to El Tucho, okay?
Right there.
El Tucho.
Huh? I'm Lucho's big brother, El Tucho, okay? Watch it.
I think it will be Matip starting anyway. All right, let me start the rest of these and we can get back to these other comments. Actually, there's only 4 more, so let me do that. These quick. Redbird says, stop putting pressure on Endo. People he's barely played. He's better do this. He better do that. Give the guy a chance before we don't put a hit on him like you do Darwin. Facts.
I'm putting pressure on the Samurai. He's a CDM.
Big up Uncle Albert. Guys just joining. Big up as always, Uncle Albert.
Big up, Uncle.
Bless Uncle Albert. Bless.
Revenite, both aren't good enough, Crabs. I wanted them both gone and bring 2 center backs in for them, but we are Liverpool. We don't do big moves. Yeah, Mary, my Scouse sister, bless her. Yeah. Okay, Albert got a question. How do we get the ball against Guimaraes, Tonali, and Joe Linton?
Apparently, Joe Linton's not playing tomorrow.
Okay.
Apparently.
We got Samurai, we got McAllister, and we got the boss.
I think
we got Gary Mack.
I think it's Willick.
We deal with them.
I think Willick and
Joe
Linton won't be
Willick,
playing. Yeah.
Willick so as well.
I feel they're gonna be worried about our midfield more than we worried about their midfield. Trust me, man.
I don't know.
We see.
You don't think our midfield is better than theirs? You don't think our 3 is better than their 3?
I don't know. I really rate Tonali and Bruno.
Tonali just landed, fam.
I put their midfield just a slight head of ours.
Yeah, like Bruno is quality.
Bruno's a beast. Yeah, I respect that. Bruno's
quality.
100%.
Yeah, he's really.
Ravi, thanks for the question. We can get to this at the lineups.
Just now.
Good, he's not playing, to be honest. All right, I can start the rest, and we're going straight into this formation. So let we go. All right, guys. We started with the goalkeeper position. First off, before we start, is Klopp playing the normal 4-3-3?
Yes.
Everybody agree? We're playing the same formation?
Of course.
All right. And so I said Alisson is the starting goalkeeper, right?
First name on the
Nobody
sheet,
got no
brother.
argument
First name
to
on
that?
the sheet.
First name on the sheet. Agreed. Now, centre back, right side, left side, sorry, is going to be Virgil, obviously the captain. What the heck? Sorry, peoples. Virgil is starting. Left back, who do you think get the start in this game?
Bravo, bro. Come on now.
Come on.
Crab says Robertson.
on.
I only answer the question, Crab. Don't shoot.
My left back always.
All right. Beijing Angel, you feel the same way? Robbo starting?
If we're going back to this 4-3-3, and if we're gonna, the thing is that if I say something, we're gonna be going ahead and stuff. So if my pick as left wing is Diaz, I think Diaz and Robertson don't work if they're playing a 4-3-3. And I think offensively, Robertson has dropped.
Agreed.
So I would put Tsimikas, in my opinion.
What?
Okay.
But because he hasn't had any repetition,
The Cario's coming.
games, you have to put Robertson there. So Robertson.
Okay.
I'm just trying to be a little different and stuff.
Okay.
I see the other two shaking their heads and stuff, so.
Pops? Robbo?
100%.
Okay.
I
Okay. All right. Right back speaks for itself. It's going to be Trent, correct?
Yep.
Yeah. Once we're playing 4-3-3, yep.
Now here is where we discuss.
I would have
Right.
done something
No
different,
discussion.
actually. I would have done something different, actually.
What would you have done differently?
Matip and Joe Gomez as right back and bring Trent on later on in the game.
Klopp would never do that.
So you would
Klopp
not
would
start
never
Trent,
do
as
that.
we were saying?
Yeah, not start Trent, but bring
Just to
him
be
later
clear.
on.
Okay. Okay.
No.
Nah, boy. You
It's-
really want the Sicarios, though. Seriously, man. Come on, man.
So wait a minute. Just for clarity, Beijing Angel, you would start Tsimikas, Van Dijk, Matip,
No. I agree.
and Gomez in your back four?
I agree with you guys to start Robinson, right? Don't shoot the message.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay. No.
But
I just checking.
think-
Just want to be clear.
No, but I think because the fact that we have to play Matip as a center back.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have, we all know Liverpool's going to play a high line regardless. We all know that. We know what we want as a team. We want to play deeper, but we know we're going to play a high line. Right? And there are moments where Trent is caught up. And he doesn't have what you say the pace as a Joe Gomez to come and track back and help Matip in that regard. So that's why I'm saying it. I'm not saying it because but there's just a thought and stuff. I know it's not a popular thought, but
Listen, man, I can give you one of them things from the Men in Black. We look into it. Erase your memory. Flash you. Oh, I got flash you.
Yeah.
So we can forget about that day. No, I respect your opinion though, Chris. Though, no, I get it.
But do you understand where I'm like? I just want to know. Do you understand where I'm coming from?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, that's all. That's all that matters and stuff.
But
if I'm saying craziness, then you got to tell me so I can get submitted to a psych ward or something.
It's a little bit different, but it's never gonna happen. That's the problem. So
yeah.
All right, so we get into the right center back position, and I can start with you, Crab, and then they're going to
then a discussion, bro. It's Matip, 100%. There's no discussion. It's no discussion. 100% Matip, 100%.
But
Nobody
you
else
just
got a
was
chance
talking
to start.
about Joe Gomez, but no, you gone Matip.
No. I said I would love to see Joe Gomez in there, but it's gonna be Matip. I'm stupid. You know what I mean? It's 100% Matip.
So who is the better partner for Virgil van Dijk in this game?
Kanate.
But he's not available.
I know. I'm just joking, man. Listen, Van Dijk, if he playing back to the Van Dijk days, he makes anybody look good next to him. So
he has been so far.
So anybody next to him will be fine, I think. It just hinders when Trent bound forward with Matip because of that recovery pace. And they got who they playing on that side? Harvey Barnes?
Yes.
It could be Harvey Barnes or it could be that fella from Everton.
Gordon
got a little bit of bench last time, so yeah. It could be Gordon.
That's why I'm worried about. That's why I'm worried about that. But like if Klopp is worried about that, then it has to be Gomez. But I don't know. Nobody seems to think Gomez could play center back.
Pops, who for you should be in this right center back position?
If you're only looking at pace, it's gonna be Gomez. So if you're just looking at Gordon, you're looking at Harvey Barnes, you're looking at Isaac as the issue for that right side, and Trent is gonna invert. Endo doesn't look like he's the quickest, even though you're gonna help on the defensive side. Then logically it would be Gomez just because he's quicker. Mm-hmm. But if you think that the other pieces can slide around and fit where you want them to, where Matip's gonna read the game better than Gomez does, which he does, make the interception at points where he's cutting out the ball before he gets to the threat of pace, and Endo doing the same thing. If you think you can nullify that, then you play Matip.
Yeah.
The problem is you didn't want injury at this point in the season because neither Matip or Gomez have had a lot of repetitions. The same way Simicast isn't going to play at left back. They haven't seen enough time. So for me, this is still part of the preseason, and Klopp really didn't want to have to make a decision on that spot. He wanted Ibu to be in there, the back four to be the back five to be the same back five. To be honest,
yeah.
That's why we needed a center back. That's why we needed one, man.
The injury is just creating competition that really wouldn't have been there. If Ibu was fit, we wouldn't be talking. The back five would have just been in and we'd be up the pitch already.
Yeah, but Pops, from previous seasons, we know Ibu doesn't stay fit a whole season. We know that. Understand? That's my thinking. Ibu never stay fit a whole season. He gets little niggling injuries all the time, like I said. So yeah, we should have accounted for that. In a proper world,
we still have 5 center backs though. We still have 5 center backs at the club. Naldini still hasn't gone. So as much as people are saying we should have sold this person to that person, you still need to get a man in before you get him out. Look at the problem that we had when we sold Hendo and Fab before we got a man in.
Yeah.
So you need to have a man identified to say, well, this is the man we want in. All right, good. Now let's make the moves to get them out and bring the guy in.
Yeah.
No, you're speaking nothing but facts, to be honest. But then we we all know this. We're instead of being proactive, we're reactive.
Yeah,
very much so.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's
unless of course something's happening in the background right now that
we don't know about, right?
To be honest, yeah.
We have Kwanzaa, man, the youngster.
But he plays on the left side.
I actually like him. He's a left-sided center back. I like him a lot.
Yeah, he's a left-sided center back. But that's just to touch on what Pops just said is the fact that what worries me as well is the fact that Matip and Gomez don't really have much playing time, right? So they're not really, they're still in preseason mode. Everyone's in preseason mode, but they're in this preseason mode because they don't have match minutes, right? My worry for because the fact of Barnes, Gordon, and Isaac, that's and Matip having to track back. That's a hamstring waiting to be pulled. That's
pure fire on that side.
I'm not trying to be negative. It's just
it's
you know what I mean?
It's facts.
And then Gomez, he has his pace, but like Pops said, we're still in preseason, and having to run back and forth after these players, something's gonna get, pulled, and it's just normal.
But I don't expect us to be running back and forth. That's what I'm saying. We have to control this game. I want the most possession in this game. I want to be in control of the possession. So I don't want our players to be running too much. Let them run.
That would be the ideal, crowd, though.
Exactly.
That's what I want. That's what I'm saying. It might not happen, but You know what I mean?
So let me ask you guys a question then. Seeing that the concern here is going to be controlling their pace if you put Matip in the back four. Should we actually even be doing the inverted thing?
No,
in this game?
not
With
in this
Kanate
game.
not there?
Yes and no. Because to me, it's not a system, and this is how I see it. It's just me. I don't see it as a default. So to me, we should never be looking at the 3-2-2-3 or 3-box, whatever you want to call it, as a that's what we can do all the time. We should be saying, all right, I got 4 defenders. Let's start solid with the 4. Let's wrestle control of the game and then allow Trent to ease into that position when we're saying, all right, we feel like we're on top and have everything contained and understand the patterns of play. Not, all right, as soon as we get the ball, yeah, let's 3-2-2-2, let's go. Because it essentially end up with 5 defenders and 5 attackers, which is what you have right now in the current state. 4-1, 2, and then 3 up front. So it's 5-5. So when you switch to the 3-2-2-3, it's 5-5 again. But the coverage is different, obviously. And that's where you're asking a lot of Trent and or whoever's on his right side with him, whether that's going to be Matip or Gomez, and possibly Szoboszlai, then to do a lot of work. Because Szoboszlai is going to end up having to do a lot of tracking backwards in the other direction tomorrow.
Yeah.
So to me, it's play with a back 4 and wrestle control, get control of the game, and then allow Trent to naturally move into that double pivot with Endo and dictate the game, as Crab was saying, where we then have the possession and saying, you know what, Trent's pinging it. McAllister, Szoboszlai balling, Diaz on fire, Mo doing his thing. I gone too far. I stop it right there. Done.
Yeah,
back.
but you know what the problem is, and I've seen it in the first 2 games. And Pops, you're absolutely right. It should not be as soon as we start Trent pushing into the midfield,
just runs into the middle of it. Yeah. No.
But the first 2 games, that is exactly what has happened.
But look at the results in the first 2 games.
Well, that's what I mean.
Early in those games, where were we behind?
We were all over the map
last week, especially.
It was like,
and that was Bournemouth, with all due respect.
Yeah, why would you just automatically going in there, stay where you are, be disciplined, and y'all can hear me say this word a lot. Be disciplined, pick your spots. You don't have to rush. I know you want to get in there and create and do your magical stuff that you do, but you have to be disciplined, especially against a really good side like Newcastle. I ain't like El Tucho there. I ain't slating Newcastle. I'm
not, bro. Why you trying to clip me up like that, bro? I ain't slating.
Nah. I just going on what you said.
I'm just not worried about them. Just not worried about them.
Totally call you out already.
The thing is, for me, listen. How about this? I would play a back 3 of Gomez, Matip, and Van Dijk, and put Trent double pivot with Mac. How about that?
But we all know who we got as a manager, and he ain't changing formation. So
I would do that.
We move. CDM.
Nintendo.
One man.
Well, that's what we saying, but Klopp could go back to that same crap with Gakpo in the midfield.
Nah.
Bro, you not listen.
No. It has to be him.
No.
It has to be Endo, but
no.
I don't trust my manager doing shit right now, bro. You understand?
Not in the trust all. Endo 96. End of story.
My boy Nintendo, man. Let's get it happen.
Let's go.
Wax on, wax off. Let me go, Endo.
All right. So Endo, I honestly feel, and y'all might think I'm going crazy. I honestly feel that Klopp playing McAllister in his 6th tomorrow, to be honest.
I feel so.
Nah.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
That would be mad.
So if he does it right, I know y'all gonna message me in the chat and be like, yo, you was right, yeah. Just saying.
That's good though. That would be good though.
Left side, center midfield.
McAllister. No, wait, no. Right. It's Szoboszlai, sorry.
Yep.
Dominic Toretto.
What are we doing? Right side or left side?
Left side or right side?
No, right side. Dominic Toretto.
We're doing left side first, right?
Left side first.
Wait, we're doing left? Left is Alexis, yeah.
Yeah, we're doing the Argentinian Gary McAllister. Oh, man.
Gary Mack, man.
And
let's go.
You're right, Dominic Szoboszlai.
The boss.
The boss.
Pulling out that V12. There we go.
and we're running on all 12 cylinders.
All right.
Left wing.
There's only one.
And
Let me
no.
answer that one. Let me answer that one. Oh, my little brother, the man like Lucho from the hills of the cartels. Jesus, please. Yeah. Huh? Jesus, my man. Lucho. What can I say?
Lucho,
What can I say?
the man from
When you open the
Barrancas.
dictionary, right? When
Yeah.
you open the dictionary and look for shame, they got a picture of you right there. Like,
But
you.
wait, what
El
have I done?
Tucho.
that's so
Wait,
shame?
is El Tucho? Is El Tucho that you want to be called?
Yes, El Tucho. I'm the elder brother of
Right.
Lucho.
Right
Huh?
next to shame can be your picture. El Tucho.
Ah, boy.
Oh my lord, man.
My brother. From the hills of the cartels, brother. Huh? Cooking.
Listen, Luchito for Barrancas, Colombia. That's who started in your left wing. Okay.
That's it.
El Tucho's younger brother. All right.
That's it, bro.
We got it.
That's it.
Salah, obviously.
Yep.
Now,
King. Yep.
this is where we can have a discussion. Who starts
Here's
this
the money.
game in the ninth position?
Well, first of all, can I say it's nice to have options like this? It's a
Agreed.
good thing.
First
Have
and foremost,
options.
that's the beauty.
That's the
Yes.
important thing for me. We got options that we can
Yes.
have a conversation about. That for me is great. Now, in terms of who I would like to see, D9, always. But in terms of who will be playing there, the one and only, the man from the smoking weeds of the Dutchness, Gakpo, Cody. That's who will start there for me.
Okay. Pops.
Yep.
Cody Gakpo.
Yep.
Okay.
I don't like the
We got
Pops
two.
agreement. I don't
We
like the
got
Pops.
two for Cody.
It's reps.
I don't like the
It's
Pops
It's
agreement
reps.
with me
It's
so
reps.
much.
Who's had the most reps? Who's had the most reps in the number 9 spot?
And also, who got the better hold up play, which
If-
for me is Gakpo.
if- In him, it can be Jota.
Jota
We could all be
can't start
surprised when
3
Nunes
games in a
starts,
row.
but I expect Gakpo. I expect
Jota
to
can't
see
start
Gakpo
3 games
in
in a
there
row
because
for me, Pops. I'm sorry. Jota's
he
been
gives us
dog
better
food.
control and possession.
Agreed. Beijing Angel, will you say you agree with these two gents there that that Gakpo is who started in this game?
Emotionally speaking, I would have said Nunes, but logically speaking, you have to start Gakpo and then bring in towards the second half of the game where everyone's a little bit more tired, more knackered. You bring in Nunes to blow the final blow type thing. So
Yep.
Fatality.
That would be a good.
Exactly.
That would be a good strategy.
That's logically, but we know Klopp, and in the past couple of 2 games, he hasn't really been doing that. So, you know,
All right.
For me, I would start Nunes.
Let me ask a
in
quick
this
one
game.
then.
Go ahead.
Quick one. When we doing Barnes, when we doing this, we're looking at this as we're trying to predict what Klopp wants, or are we picking what we want? We trying to predict the team, or this is what we want?
We could do it however you want.
I give both.
no, because if we're doing it based on what we think Klopp's going to do, then he's going to do the same thing he's been doing the past 2 games, which is starting Gakpo, Jota, and all that.
No, that ain't gonna happen. No.
No.
And
Gakpo's in
McAllister-
but Gakpo's a midfielder. Gakpo's a midfielder
Exactly.
by demand because we didn't have a number. So the 6 is in. So to me, Gakpo doesn't have a chance to play in the 8, which means he reverts his 9 spot. So the question is, do you pick Jota over Gakpo, or do you roll the dice and start Nunes?
Mm-hmm. But then
But
remember,
again,
Barnes just said,
it's a nice headache to have.
yeah, but then Barnes just
It
said
is.
that he thinks Klopp is going to keep McAllister as a 6 as well.
That could possibly happen. I'm put Gakpo in the midfield again. Yep.
That
could
would
happen.
annoy me. No, that would really annoy me.
I'm putting
That would
Nunes
annoy
up
me
front.
too, Pops. But you know what annoyed me as well? He doing that, but he also starting Jota again in this game when Jota has been dog poo in the first 2 games.
But Jota's still a goal hound, bro.
He's still been dog poo in the first 2 games.
Yeah, so did Mo Salah, bro. Come on, man. Y'all gotta sort this, you know.
Jota ain't on the same level as
Nah,
Mo
don't-
Salah.
Mo Salah was
Don't do that,
dog
don't do that,
crap in
don't do
both
that,
games.
don't do that.
Jota is
Don't
not
do
on the
that.
same level as he's not accomplished as much as Mo Salah.
See,
perhaps. So Mo's going
this
to
is
get
what I
a
wanted
fight.
to bring to the number 9 debate. This is what I wanted to bring to the number 9 debate because everybody seems to be putting Jota as the new scapegoat. Hendo and Fab gone, so we need a new scapegoat.
Yeah, exactly.
Jota
Exactly.
is that man until Nunes starts, and if Nunes starts, he can be that man.
I am not
Was not
slating
his usual
Jota.
self, but Jota is a killer. That's what we know. Jota is just a shot.
100%,
Jota isn't
but he's
a link
100%.
man,
well.
a build up play, hold up the ball. It's give me the ball, let me find the net, and that's what he's done.
That's
He's
it.
found the nets.
Turn and shoot. Turn and shoot. That's why he's a shutter. Turn and shoot.
What I have said though, I'm not slating him. Is in the first 2 games he has not played well. He is not. And
No,
it got to be a
no.
reality.
That's not the debate. Because he would argue, I don't want to play well. I just want to score. That's my job as a 9, just to score. And that's what we, again, to be in our heads, we still think of Bobby 9, not Killer 9.
Exactly. And that's
our
the
line
issue.
should
That's
be
exactly
look
it.
like
That's
Haaland.
exactly it.
No one cares how many touches Haaland has, how much build-up play run. It's how many goals did he score? 2. He had 12 touches, 17, 15, whatever. It doesn't matter. We need the 9 to be a killer now. Forget we have ballers in all sort of positions. Trent added. If you look at what we just picked in our lineup, we have arguably 6 attacking options there and 4 defenders. When we slide into the 3-box 3, Trent is an attacker, and those gonna sit. Added to McAllister and Sabozlai, who we have been waxing lyrical over. Lucho's on fire. King Mo's being rubbish. We've said, right? You know what that means? King Mo juice something. You need a 9 that's saying, all right, I don't need to do all the rest. I don't have to do all of the work if all y'all can do it, which is arguably DN9. Arguably.
So in saying
not
that,
necessarily Gakpo.
Saying that, and we had this discussion yesterday, and I brought it up in our recorded video with the number 9 position.
Yeah.
How Salah and Nunes has been linking in preseason has looked the best compared to any other 9 with Salah so far this season. They have figured out an understanding between the 2 of them. And I have never seen, well, Lucho as well was playing with them, and all 3 of them men was scoring. All of them. Right across the front line. And they was being destructive, all 3 of them together. So what I need to know is that I know Darwin Núñez, a lot of people is rinse this kid out. He just needs reps. For me personally, I want him to start tomorrow, to be honest, over Gakpo. I want Núñez to start with Diaz and Salah because I feel, me personally, the 3 of them will cause Newcastle so much problems in the back line that they are going to have to change their tactics. And I can give you another reason why. Because Eddie Howe right now is probably planning for either Gakpo or Jota to be starting in 9th position, and he is not studying that Núñez started. I guarantee you that. It will throw everything off the radar for them if Núñez is the starter tomorrow.
At the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, for me, the person that when they get the ball in the box that I know I can put my house on is Jota. Understand what I'm saying? He's the only true out and out we got. Give me the ball, I can turn and hit it. I don't want to hold up nothing. I don't want to dribble nobody. I want to hit the ball in the back of the net. Simple. You understand? And if I trust anybody in the box with the ball, it's Jota more than Gakpo or Núñez. That's just my thing. You understand? He can score goals. Give him the ball. You got ballers in the middle that can feed him. You understand? And that's what Jota plays to. You feed him, he can score. He can score 100%, bro. I get the Núñez thing. For me, Núñez is chaos. He can cause problems, but he's still a project for me. He's still a project. You got to get plays, but he's still a project for me. And I love Núñez to death. It's my guy. But yeah, for me, Jota is the shotter, man. 100. But yeah, I get what you're saying, Lee. I get your point. I get your point, Bar.
But BJ Angel said it just now. When the game gets stretched in the second half, the N9 is the man to come on and say, look, because I think much like probably what Angel was saying, if you look back at their last game against City, they were very, very tight. Very tight at the back. And they're very disciplined. They're a very big physical side. What we need to do is get them up the pitch a little bit, because the N9 needs room to run into. If they're sitting back, he isn't going to be effective. He's not going to be effective if they're sitting in.
But can I say something?
The game gets stretched. And if we are ahead, especially, and they're starting to chase, then we can put him as the man that should be able to finish it off. Yeah,
Can I say something about that City game? That City game was lacking. They didn't have no. Listen, KDB was missing big time for that game. They didn't have nobody to put that killer pass in or to cut open that midfield. We got two players that can do that. Understand what I'm saying? So I still think it'll be slightly different. Understand? Sabazanai could do a pass. McAllister could do a pass. Understand? That could cut open a defense. So,
you know, the good thing now, the good thing too as well, just touching on what Tuchel was saying, the fact that we have Sabazanai now and McAllister that can shoot from range.
Yep.
It helps.
Yeah.
It really does help.
Yep.
Something that we lacked last season. It changes.
Yep. Because the focus can't just be on the front three. You got to worry about our two guys in the middle too. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, I agree with you 100% there, Beijing Angel, 100%.
And one of the questions we were asked is how we would cope. To me, this is it. The players that we have listed there are possession players. And Crab said it earlier. Sorry, El Tuchel said it earlier. It's all about possession. Dominate possession, utilize your skills, and finally, you have to be clinical. So whoever is in that 9 spot has to be on.
And Jota for me is the most clinical.
And play discipline. And we need to play very disciplined.
Yeah. Everybody heads got to be screwed on. We need not to do what we did with Bournemouth. We can't afford to give at St. James's Park in front of 50, 60,000 seater screaming fans a 1-0 lead in 10 minutes and then go come up the hill. Yes.
Yeah.
Very much.
I want to take the lead.
Much like at the bridge. This is one of those spots where it's going to be very, very difficult for people to get points. So whatever we get here, to me, is well earned. But I want 3 points.
But I called
already gave Chelsea 2
this season.
And so I want 3. I want 3 here.
2 draws. I said we can get 2 draws. Didn't I say that? Chelsea.
Yes, you did.
And Newcastle.
Oh boy, pump your brakes, no man. What you giving?
No, I'm saying I said we're gonna get 2 draws at the beginning of the season.
He did.
I'm not giving you my score prediction.
Let me get it.
He gave that a long time ago, to be fair.
So let me get through these because the chat moving mad. Let me get through the chat and then we can get
chat kicking.
For sure. So Ravi asked the question: thoughts on Lewis Hall? Will he play?
He's not a Liverpool player. I don't care nothing about it. Sorry. Don't care.
He's a good player.
Sorry, Ravi.
Nah, he's a good player.
He's up from the Chelsea Academy, right?
Yeah.
They ain't gonna drop a youngster in a big game like that, man. There's no way.
I don't know. I honestly don't know if
they got issues. They got issues in defense. Yeah, I don't see him coming straight in if they don't have any issues at the back.
Yeah. Big up Solo.
Big up yourself, Solo.
Bless.
Brian says I would play McAllister at 6 again with Endo box to box 8. Ease Endo into the system before I ask him to anchor the midfield away at Newcastle.
That's a good point.
Wow.
That's a good point.
That's an interesting take. That's an interesting take.
That's a good point.
It is a very interesting take. Agreed.
Yeah.
That make a lot of sense.
So what is he saying? To switch to 4-2-3-1?
No. Stay 4-3-3.
Just switch positions, left and center mid.
Put Endo at the left, put McAllister at the 6.
But McAllister at 6.
Endo can run. Endo's the engine.
Yeah.
He is the engine, it's true.
That's interesting. That's interesting.
Because that's what Genie used to do in that left-sided position. He was the engine.
Yeah.
Right? Run around, got main, start the press. You know what I mean?
And never lose the ball. Never lose the ball. That was the key for Genie. Never lose the ball.
Yeah.
Brian, that's a real interesting take, boy.
It is a good take.
It's a good one.
Yeah. Big up.
Big up, Brian, for that, boy.
Big up, Brian.
The man got me with question marks above my head now.
Yeah, boy. Gotta study that for real. Pandox, big up to you. I don't think I remember seeing this name in the chat before, but big up
Bless
as
yourself
always.
up, Pandox.
Be sure to smash that like and comment and subscribe
Big
as
up,
well.
Pandox.
Kwanzaa's
Welcome.
quality,
For
but we
real.
all know that we won't get anything more than maybe some cup games because Klopp will always play his favorites. Very, very, very true. Marquet, big up, bro, as always. We don't
That's
have
up,
intensity at Newcastle. It's ironic.
Big up, Marky.
Matip can play well from the cold. He does it time and time again.
Fox. He comes in and does his thing.
It's true. Solo P1, St. Kitts, Barbados, and Trinidad, the best islands in the West Indies. Just saying.
Rally Roddy
Solo
West
picking
Indies.
all
Big up
three
all
of
the
them.
islands.
I don't know where we get that St.
yeah.
Kitts from, but
Well,
that St.
that's
Kitts looking a little shady.
That's because Solo's family is from them three particular islands, so he just
Yeah.
He biased.
He biased.
You might keeping it safe.
Brian says Newcastle won't give us enough room on possession to impose a box system and attack. We will be defending a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
Possibly.
That's
We have
where we
to do
need
it
to
in
be
the-
disciplined in the back four.
Marquez says we do know Ibu's injury record, Pops.
Yep,
it is true. He's picked up a lot of injuries over the last few years. I tell you, Sabazo tracking. This is at you, Pops, because you made this comment. Sabazo tracking back for Trent is insulted.
But he does it though. He does it.
Team football. It's team football. You
That's
got
it.
you got to do the hard
11
yards,
pitch.
both directions.
That's it.
Yeah, you got to
And
do the
to
hard
be real-
yards. More got to do
And
some
to
of
be
the
real
yards too.
honest, the last
That's
two
right.
games, Sabazalai has ran the more so than anybody on the squad.
True.
The man has been all over the place.
True.
He
It's
has
been
heart.
crazy.
He has heart. That's
He does.
He has
good.
heart and a
Yeah.
big lung,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
He is a
It's
thief.
true. The man got 3 lungs as far as I'm concerned, boy.
Seriously,
Without
but he's an
running.
alien.
Solo P1 says, getting worried about our team, guys. It reminds me of the last 2 seasons of the Brendan Rodgers era.
We're still early, man. Listen, I don't like that sort of comment because
Solo, be positive,
Yeah, don't
bro.
do
Be
that, don't do
positive.
that. Yeah,
Again,
don't
no,
do that,
but we're
don't do
still
that.
early. It's
Yeah,
2
don't do that,
games
don't do
in,
that.
man.
let me
Don't
We
drag
need
you
at
back
least
down
10
there.
games.
let me
We
not
need till
get
10 games.
That's dark days. Don't do that.
Yeah,
let me
man.
not-
No,
let me-
yeah, that's
let
what
me
I'm
not
saying,
go down
right?
that road. It's true. If we have Sabazo on Mach 10, why do we need Trent to create?
It's a
It
good
is a
question.
golden question.
Good question, too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because Trent could go back to doing what he was doing when he was a right back.
You don't
But
have
he
to.
like
That's the
playing that-
beauty. You don't have to. You don't have to.
Exactly. But the question will
It's an
always
additional
be,
option when the game allows it to. It isn't something that you have to do by default. That's why I think. That's why I don't think that we are married. I personally am not married to that 3-2-2-3 system because of that.
Me
You got
neither.
players who can play football.
Exactly.
Mr. Miyagi. Mr. Miyagi.
But
Gotta
there's a
be
big
double
difference in
Enzo.
Trent when he playing that inverted system, though. He just his personality, the way he looks, it just looks happier, man. And you know, it is what it is.
All right,
Though.
easy vice captain. Now you got to do a job for me week in week out.
Exactly.
That's what you
Thank
need to do. That's how you should be happy. Be happy winning.
No, I get it. I get it.
Be
I
happy
get it.
winning, not be happy playing where you want to play.
Exactly.
Okay, Albert. Wax on, wax off.
Okay, now what's that?
Yeah, man. Samurai.
If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
Yeah, if you know, yeah.
Albert, you killed me with that yesterday. Oh,
We
yeah.
slicing men. Go all in. That's 6, man. We slicing them like sushi.
Endo isn't ready, Brian says. We will
Brian
see.
said Endo's already.
Listen, you better be ready.
Sweep the leg. Karate. It's a classic.
Classic
Yeah.
movie, it's true. I don't know about you. I'm just waiting for a new manager.
Oh, Lord.
Mark, you've been on that for a
Whoa.
while. I am
Whoa,
still
Mark. Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I am still saying he has till December. I see still on that boat for me. So
Unless we drop out of the top 10, nobody ain't firing Klopp, bro.
right side
yeah,
is
you know,
Sabazza.
Klopp is gonna leave when he walks. Right?
That's right. Ain't he ready?
Okay, Albert says, meanwhile,
Not you too,
Ward-Prowse
Uncle Albert,
having a
man. Not
bad
you
day
too,
against
man.
Brighton.
None of y'all wanted Ward-Prowse. I don't
Not you
understand
too,
these
Uncle
men
Albert,
sometimes.
man.
Nobody wanted Ward-Prowse.
Don't want
Everybody
to see
thought
him.
Big Ram.
See
I
him.
wanted him. I wanted
I
him.
wanted him, but nobody
This is
wanted him.
the man,
Everybody
look,
thought
this
I was
man-
stupid.
This man is the man here. Look,
Osuma. Yeah.
this is the man.
But he had
That
some
we should have
issues,
gone
though.
for before
Pops,
Angela
he had
did.
some issues. He had some issues.
Yes,
Listen,
And
but that
No, but he was
He
he was
did.
cleared though.
But
He was
before
cleared.
Ange came in, we should have gone in. He was
should've.
cleared, yeah.
he was even mad too.
They're
You see
playing
how
really
He was
good.
cheaper than
Madison
50
playing?
million.
Yeah, it's true. You see
I
what
think it was
James Madison doing right
25,
now?
25 mil.
Madness.
They're cooking right now in Spurs. They're
Yeah,
playing very
Madison,
good
Madison
football.
has a free one with Basuma around, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Madison doing a thing. Yeah.
Basuma does all the
That's why I
cleaning
hope
up, and
to see-
Madison just does that free roll.
That's what I hope to see from Dom because of the Samurai. That's what I want to see.
Okezi says Endo sitting in mopping things up. Yeah.
That's it. That's all you gotta do, Endo. That's
Just be
it.
disciplined. Roam that part. And he's saying that
Keep it
when he
simple.
came
Just
on
keep it simple.
the last game, Pops, I know you were having a lot of internet issues the last when we were doing the watch along the last game. What I really noticed, because I was paying close attention to Endo, this man head is beyond a swivel, Dread. It might be looking left and right over his shoulder. It might checking the spaces. That shows me that the man is sound defensively. Just by what I was watching what the man was doing. Sound. And then the first time the man had an opportunity to put in a tackle, the man put in the tackle and we went on a counter and we had the advantage and we wasted the opportunity. A clean
that's the
tackle
thing.
the man took.
That's
It was
the thing.
crazy.
And
He
the man
held
had
on
a
to him,
sleeper, no training. So
and the man just do that. So just
with a
a
week's
little
training,
snippet
yeah, we'll see.
showed me the boy can play his
I ain't
position.
hyping me up too much yet. I ain't hyping you up too much yet.
But
I gotta wait.
mentally, you can see by them little snippets, the boy knows what he's doing. You have to support him. He is a Liverpool player. Don't slate him because we ain't get a big name guy. He's 6. And don't make it turn out to be the steal of the transfer window. And then what people gonna be saying then? People gonna then be all on the mind buying Endo shirts and all sort of thing. But
let's wait and see. Just let
me
me
wait
after
and
this
see.
game, I will make my judgment.
Albert, but Hussam doesn't want James Ward-Prowse, so we didn't get him, Albert. Big up to Hussam. Bryce says Dr. Pops exactly what they said. McAllister 6 and the box 8.
Interesting. That was an interesting one.
I know that
that's
one
an
that
interesting
one got
twist.
the question marks stinging in my head right now.
Yeah, that's an interesting twist. It's an
It
interesting
is.
twist.
Diaz Gakpo Salah for a line for me. Yeah.
That's fine.
Diaz Nunez Salah. Yeah, it's going to be cooking that good stuff. Did Hussam want Endo?
Nobody, no, I didn't even know who Endo was. That's all that.
Nunez up to run in behind. That is where, because none of them Newcastle defenders go hold Nunez for pace. None of them, not one of them, go hold that boy for pace. And you can't. Crab is there all the time. You can't teach pace. You can't teach pace.
Chaos and
Yeah,
pace,
teach it.
man. That's D9.
Nunez has to start. Gakpo. Yeah, people. I'll see Aaron saying Jota again. You gain a third chance. Fair enough.
Mhm.
Nunez. Difference is he didn't know who Endo was. It was a surprise. Nunez. It's split, a lot of people saying Gakpo and Nunez. Nunez again.
Isn't that wonderful though?
Yeah.
Options.
I like the options. I
Options.
love it.
Yeah.
2 games on the bench for Nunez.
Yeah.
Like a start a man and bring on another man just as good after 60 minutes. I love that.
Yeah.
Love
Here's another good point.
Exactly.
No, guys, Darwin is not a good as a sub. He has been most efficient and effective when he's started games. Because he gets himself into
Yeah, but
the
the
game.
other issue I had with him being a sub was he was coming on with the secondary players as well. So we started with the 4 of the front 5. And when he was coming on, you were subbing 1 or 2 of them and bringing him on. And he was coming on with Ben Doak and Harvey Elliott and Curtis Jones. With all due respect to them, it's different to be playing with them than it is to be playing with Lucho and or Gakpo or Jota, or whoever the case may be.
Yeah. So you just mentioned somebody name and we ain't even talking about him for the whole stream. Curtis Jones. Anybody know if he back from injury?
No, he comes back on Monday.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
still out.
Yeah, he missing tomorrow. Yeah, he missing tomorrow.
Basesic, but that's the thing too. We didn't talk about it. Basesic is fully trained for a week.
He's fully trained, yes.
Thiago too, no?
Steph trained.
No,
yeah,
Thiago
Steph
back
trained,
on
yeah.
Monday.
Monday.
No, Thiago's next week.
Yeah, next week.
Perfect. See everything coming into play now, you know?
See, so
Preseason
LFC
began.
Heaton says, and this was my point, with Maka and Sabazalai, we don't really need Gakpo to take possession deeper, like the false 9 position.
Yeah, he ain't no Bobby Firmino, bro. I don't know why people keep thinking that. Comparing. He's not a Bobby Firmino.
But he's a totally different player than Bobby, though. Totally
He
different.
is. Yeah.
There's similarities, but you would argue he's a better finisher, distant shooter than Sardines than Bobby was.
Yeah.
Bobby was one of the most unselfish players you'd ever find.
Yeah, the way Gakpo strikes the ball as well is beautiful. Like he has a
Yeah,
clean strike.
yeah,
He has a clean strike.
He hits it very well. I agree.
Yeah.
Marianne, oh, please play Nunez. Marianne loves Nunez. Love him. Redbird does as well. I think Klopp will start Jota. Oh, listen.
You know what I think.
Jota.
You know what I think too.
Crazy.
You know, last season. Remember, when we sat there and I was like, "Nah, don't start Jota," and Pops is like, "No, we gotta start him. He needs a goal, and he needs the goal." And then once he got that goal, it was good. I think Nunes is the same thing. I think he might just need that goal for that confidence, and you know.
That's right. That's it.
So
100% correct.
All right, to continue that thought, we only have one more match, right, before the international break, and then football restarts. Maybe Klopp has already looked at the international break as the end of preseason and says, all right, you know what, Nunes, you're kicking from here. This is your jump-off point. After we come back from international break, you're going straight in and start. Because right now, you're not where you want you to be.
That could be a thought as well. Yeah, that can be a thought as well.
Hypothesis, but if you think about it, again, it's minutes and repetition. He's not getting them. So why all of a sudden will he start tomorrow? Now, if he does, I'd be surprised. Hopefully, pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, because we said it yesterday on the show. We don't know what the plan is for these attackers this season, right? We don't know what Klopp has spoken to them about. We don't know. Yeah. So you might be right. Like he might think, okay, well, international break. I want you to work individually on certain things that I want you to fix up for yourself. Europa League is going to start. There's going to be a hell of amount of games he's going to be able to play and develop and stuff. So you're probably right. It's actually, I didn't even think of it like that. So
yeah. Brian got another nice one here. Tactical intelligence up front. Gakpo, Chaos, Nunes.
But you could teach tactical intelligence. Nunes could learn to play like that. Understand? But I don't care about that. I just want Amada to keep the ball in there. That's it. That's why I like Jota so much. Just give me, I can kick in there or I can head in. End of. Number 9.
If you look at number 9, if you look at the 3-9 options, Jota is just the killer. Just score.
Killer.
Gakpo is more of the fault.
Are you guys watching the game?
In between?
Nah, we ain't watching the game.
No, I see you looking at anxiously all the time. Something happening?
What I will say though, Pop,
I think that's a penalty. Is that not a penalty? Oh
no.
God.
No. That's a shoulder.
I hear what you're saying. But yesterday, Chris pulled up some stats between Gakpo, Jota, and Nunes. And Nunes stacking up pretty good against all of them. Huh? Nunes has more goal headers than Jota.
The two of them come in one game. United.
It don't matter.
I was just say that's marginal. That's marginal. In like that's not 10 and 7. That's marginal. That's 1/2 or 2/3, right?
No, but the player with the highest conversion rate is Gakpo, though.
Yeah, he had the highest conversion rate.
Yeah.
So you mean chances taken per chances had? That's the conversion.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's
and Nunes was the worst.
Yes.
Nunes was the best, no?
Yeah.
No, but the problem is the stats. You can flip the stats how you want to tell the story. Because Nunes is going to get the most chances. He and Salah had the most misses, I think, at some point during the season. Everybody else, they were 1 and 2.
They both had the worst conversion rate of this, I think, last season. I think.
Yeah. So you could say that's horrible, or you could say, you know what that means? We as a team create more chances than everybody else. So if we're clinical, so if any of the two of these guys decide to actually go on a run, we're going to win a lot of games, and that's our expectation this season. I think we're looking at it saying, well, look, we got front 5. We need these guys to be clinical. Not just
And
all
the
right,
thing-
Mo gonna get 20 or 30. Everybody got pitch in because we
thing for-
create
Mo have
a
a-
lot of chances.
Did Mo have like a worse conversion rate for the last 4 seasons, but still
Yeah.
score tons of goals? I don't mind
Yeah.
that.
But he's never been clinical. He's never ever been clinical. When he broke the record, he should have scored about 60. If you really look
I
at it, if you
know.
analyze
yeah.
the season,
How fast?
he could have done about
Yeah.
60. He could have done more than
Should
Haaland,
have
to be honest. And this is not like a comparison to Haaland. It's just saying he could have
No.
put up a number that people would have said, "What the hell?"
Yeah, exactly.
The amount of
That's what Rice was
chances
similar
he
to.
missed that first season,
Yeah.
more than
Yeah,
easy ones.
yeah.
You say
But he would tell you that.
65. I think you
would
look
tell
at
you that.
more like 65 that season. He would have scored in the Prem alone.
But he would tell you
No.
that. I'm sure he would tell you. I look back at the season and I left at least 20. I left 20 behind
Easy.
easily.
And it did help as well that we had Firmino younger, more like
Yeah.
sharper. We had Mane sharper. We even had Coutinho until January.
Yeah.
We were cooking that year.
Yeah.
Yes.
We were scoring.
That's the Red
goals.
Arrows. That's the original
Yeah.
Red Arrows.
We were
Flying.
scoring goals for
That's
fun.
Arsenal.
Man.
The
And
thing
in
is,
the
with me
season,
now,
as
like I
we-
said before, I'm excited to see the 2 creators getting a chance to really create now because they ain't gonna play that
Yes.
defensively.
You don't
That's
need that
why I'm
behind that
excited.
false line.
Let me see that, then I could talk. That's what we want to see. That's it.
You know what I looked up yesterday as well when we were doing the number 9, who's going to be our number 9 or what we prefer. Jota only averages 20 Premier League games a season, right? Since he's been with us.
Yeah.
So, I'm not really too worried about Nunes getting game time because we know it's going to happen. I know
It will. It will.
it's
He'll get his
sad
game.
to say. It's sad to say, but Jota will get an injury, and Nunes will have to come and pick up the slack.
That's it.
So
That's why we.
Yeah.
That's why I was saying at the beginning we got.
But
It's
what you
good
want-
to have that
what-
problem with 3 good players in attack.
What you want to do is preempt that and not Jota get injured and Nunes pick up the slack. Nunes pick up the slack while Jota's just resting.
exactly.
Avoid
And-
getting injured.
Exactly.
And this is where I think we're all concerned about the fact that Jota's been starting these 2 games back to back. Type thing. He needs to hold bench for a little bit. You know what I mean? Like or come off the bench.
And be a super sub. Why not?
Yeah.
He's
But
done it before.
I think he's our best.
He has the
super sub.
ability to do that. Now he can do that.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
He
He
can
has
there
do
you
that.
go,
Yeah.
Chris.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He has been our best
Yeah.
super sub, bar none. That's where I feel he is most efficient, is scoring his goals as a sub. And I'm sure if we go and look back at the games that Jota has scored, your percentage of the games that he's scored in, most of them would have been coming off the bench. If you look at compared to starting, he's probably scored more goals coming off the bench than starting.
I'll have to look that up.
Check that out. Check that out, Chris and BJ Angel, and
That might be
see
tight. That
if
might
my
be tight.
stats are what he's saying is correct. I could be wrong, but it seems that way. Stokely says, "Nah, crap.
Foden was slicing at the middle.
It's not in the midfield."
Yeah, he had a boss game.
Yeah,
He
he
did.
did.
He did. But he's still in no KDB. But yeah, he did have a boss game.
Big up Jay Kismet. Yeah, he's not.
Big up
He's
Jay
not.
Kismet.
He's not. Stokely, if Liverpool can exploit that place between the defense
Exactly.
and midfield, it will be problems for us. And we don't have an established number 6. Bruno and Tonali
That's it,
switch
yeah.
up in that position.
That's why you have to play Endo. That's why you gotta play Endo. Even if you play him in the 8 you gotta play so we can take advantage of their midfield.
Jota was crap against Chelsea, so in your thinking, he shouldn't have started against Bournemouth. Bless that Redbird. Jota got an assist and a goal in the last game. That's when you get with Jota. Bang, bang, even if he wasn't in the game.
True facts, 100%.
Yep,
That is a fact.
that's it.
Was Ibu injury prone before he joined us?
Yeah.
That is
Yes,
a very good
yeah.
question.
He used to get little nagging injuries.
Okay, so people need to understand there's a difference between being injury prone and having impact injuries, and you can't control impact injuries.
Correct.
If you look at his
Correct.
injury history, most of them are impact injuries. Okay, so before people start, because I think people confuse the fact of calling players injury prone when they're really not injury prone. Jota is injury prone.
Naby Keita was injury prone.
Yeah.
But when you start getting injuries in training, for example, Naby Keita, right? When you start getting injuries where it's like Klopp is like, well, I don't know what happened.
What a
He started running, and I don't know what happened.
2-0 West Ham.
That's
y'all Brighton gonna drop off. Anyway, sorry. Yeah.
So yeah, so I don't think he's injury prone, but the fact that so we have to figure out how many injuries Konate has gotten in not in games, so in training, for me to determine if he's injury prone.
Yeah. Big up, K.
Blessings
as always.
Big up, K.
Sweet goal, boy. Jesus.
Brian Morrissey, I want Nunez to succeed just as much as everyone else, but I'm just looking at it coldly. Sometimes they just don't work out, and right now he's not in the team. Yeah. He needs to have that opportunity.
He's coming. Yeah, he's coming. This
Like
season is it. This season. He and Lucho are on the charts this season. This is their season from two different perspectives, but this is their seasons for me.
With the technical players we got, our strikers should be cooking. Our front three should be cooking. Understand? With these sort of technical players we got.
Like I said, I think one of the preview shows or one of the expectations for this season, I said it like this season for me is Lucho's break it or make it season to me. Because I know his ability. Because I've watched him since he was playing in Colombia. I know what he can offer. So for me, it's this season for him. So
I don't feel it's a make or break.
That's a glass ceiling. Yeah, it's a glass ceiling. Lucho got break through that ceiling to show you that go another level.
Yeah,
he did before he got injured. For me, he was
no, not yet.
I think
long term. No, long term. Yeah, this is it.
That's why
no injuries tonight. Just go all season.
What I said yesterday, Crab or El Tucho. Last season, that injury to not Nunez to Lucho was the most crucial injury of all the injuries we had last season to our team, in my opinion, because without him there, and I said it yesterday, if he was in that lineup, we would be in Champions League football today, hands down. We would be.
That's tough to say. We would be in the fight.
We would be in Champions League, bro. Let me just be real. We missed Champions League by 3 points. That's one game. And we lost Lucho since October last year. He was gone from October to April. Gone. Nowhere around. You know how many games in there we dropped points? Bournemouth, Leeds, the crap teams that we lost against.
And it was funny too, because when I told people he's not coming back until April, they were like, "No."
I didn't want him to come back at all. I was
Liverpool said he'll be back in March. I'm like, no, he'll be back in April.
They wanted to play at all last season.
I didn't.
Yeah,
I want him to come back fresh, but he proved me wrong.
But we also remember, and this is getting the Redbird point here, and I shift in. Didn't hear people saying Jota was a killer when he had a long drive pass. Just saying, he might have went 12 months scoring a goal here.
We didn't have people feeding him. We didn't have people feeding him. That's my point. It's
different.
No, but Redbird, that's a combination between what Tucho said. There's not people feeding him, and then he had injuries as well.
We didn't have that midfield, bro.
So it's a combination.
Who do we have playing midfield? Harvey Elliott, Hendo, Fabinho. Tell me who can pass that ball forward or who can dribble for the kill pass. You know,
like Zuberi without the locks.
Zuberi, bless up, my brother.
I'm still trying to get used to Zuberi without the locks. You know, I really am.
From the streets of the NYC, bless up, Zuberi.
Oh, who else we got here? No, Colonel Zuberi's. Yeah. Is it true Klopp take a dig at FSG? I ain't heard nothing about that.
He kind of did.
Kind of in a subtle way. I saw that.
He threw a little nice little couple of jabs and stuff. Nice little light jabs.
Yeah.
Finally.
A little some.
Maybe he feeling a bit of the pressure that the people trying to say it and put it on him that a lot of this is his fault. Maybe. But yeah. We can predict Konate, Jones, Thiago, Jota, Matip miss games through injury. All are injury prone.
True. It's true though, Pops. You don't think
That's
so?
sad though. That's sad. But that's real sad. That's real sad. You see that list? That's a long list.
3-0. You got 3-0 West Ham.
Man.
God,
2-2 for Lucho already. He would make it 3-3.
Serious?
Antonio
I tell you right now, mark my words. If Lucho score against Newcastle, Crab getting a tattoo of Lucho on him.
I can't do that. I gotta get tattoo my kids. Nah. I will go and buy a shirt and put Lucho at the back of it. You know
Hey, I'll pay for the tattoo, Tucho.
Nah, I gotta put my kids first, boy. Nah, Lucho gonna hold up. He got a whole bench for that one. Sorry.
Who was it that said that West Ham was
emotional damage?
Somebody said West Ham can get relegated, bro. You man playing
Somebody
some
said West Ham was
serious
third.
attacking football.
It seems like they just changed gears. They probably heard the comment and said, "Nah, let's do some work, man."
Well, look, you see that goal? What Antonio just scored? The man twist that defender. The man make Lewis Dunk look like he on skates, bro. Good. Is that Lewis Dunk or Webster? Jesus Christ. Oh,
Brighton getting cooked.
whew.
But
And
we'll
Brighton
see.
at home, you know. Brighton at home.
I know.
Jesus.
But yeah,
So-
before we push
so-
out, fellas.
Only
we just
one
come
left
to
then.
that.
Only one left.
Yeah.
What?
One
City.
unbeaten team left then. One perfect team.
Yeah.
City.
That team there. That team.
That team that keep winning.
That team there.
Imagine that. Within three games, everybody's dropped points other than City.
They can drop though. They can drop.
All of a sudden, a draw at the bridge don't look so bad, guys. Remember that? A draw at the bridge don't
Well,
look
you
so
did
bad.
call-
All of a sudden, let's
You
get
did
3
call
points
what,
tomorrow.
7 out of the 9 points. You called 7 out of 9 points.
Yeah, that
I
was
said 7 or 9.
That was my number. Yeah.
No, I said
No, you said
Oh,
5.
I
Yeah,
wanted
fine.
9. I wanted 9. So
we can get 2 draws.
You wanted 9.
But that's not me predicting my
Elton was
score now.
5. I said
I
7.
got to change a heart.
Oh dear.
I saying that was the big. Listen, Lee. Did we have a season? Did we not have a season preview?
We did.
Okay,
did.
and the fact that after the 2 games, they got a man from Colombia that cooking more than any drug dealer can cook. You understand? Things change. And then we bring in the samurai. So things change, bro. Things change. I can take 7 from the 9. 7 from the 9. Let me get into the scores, man. Come. You're always wasting time here.
Oh no, Mary, sorry to hear. Well, Wolves beat Everton, who have so far no points, and Hubby's in a bad mood.
Teddy comes
wait,
up with a
Everton
real
has
team.
0 points.
Everton doesn't have no points.
As the only
Zero,
team
yeah,
that ain't got no
yeah.
points.
Listen, I called
Yeah,
it in our
the only one.
preview. I
Well,
said
Luton too.
straight,
Yeah,
But
them in
Luton only
trouble.
play one
I'm in
game.
big trouble.
I said straight,
That's
Everton
bad.
getting relegated.
Who's
Everton getting relegated. I've said it. I said it from the beginning. They getting relegated.
Go get
Mary, I got a
Onana.
question for you,
And
though.
Calvert Lewin hurt again, innit?
That
Yeah,
man
he
always
is.
hurt. He's a Gucci model now, man. He ain't a footballer.
Harry, in your household, you telling me that your hubby is Everton fan and you are a Liverpool fan? Just clarify that there for me, because that's a bit of madness. If that's the case.
Everton has a tough couple of games next though.
Yeah.
Arsenal, Brentford, West
They're
Ham.
getting relegated.
Listen, Marianne, we can start a GoFundMe for a Lucho shirt for your husband, man. Make you feel good. We can get you a Lucho shirt,
Nah, don't do
Liverpool
that.
shirt.
Don't do that.
What? Come on, man. Bring him over. Bring him over.
Oh, you got to get you a Nunez shirt, because that's Mary's player. Nunez shirt. That's what you got to get him.
Listen,
Yeah,
I will go
yeah.
get Onana. I tell one man, I will get Onana from Everton. Y'all ain't like that. But anyway, I would go get him right now.
We
See,
got the
Pop
Colombian
Shake
with
it.
So
the
wait.
drug and the
Yeah,
samurai.
wait a minute. Let me understand something. Lucho. Sorry, El Tucho. So you want James Ward-Prowse and Onana?
No, I wanted him. Yes. Who we got? We got a samurai that's 30 years old. Come on, man.
Yeah.
But who we got now? Who, Pops? Hindsight is 2020. Who do we have now?
Barnes, let me do the predictions.
I don't
me do
understand.
the
Why just
predictions.
trying to make sense?
Listen,
We need backup players.
Redbird,
Onana's a
thanks for
good player off
clarifying.
the bench for me.
Oh, I
Anyway.
feel for Mary. Mary is burdened with a blue hubby. Oh, wow. He might agree, but I can't help but laugh at just comedy gold, but not for
See,
him.
a man agree with me. Look, Michael Corleone, the Dawn.
Ward Plus to replace Oxen and Scott, we would have been
100%.
fine.
100%.
Yeah,
You need a squad. You need
Hey,
a squad.
homegrown. Homegrown.
Homegrown too.
You need a
player.
squad. I don't mind
Homegrown.
Pops. Pops want this body, but who we end up with? Nobody.
All right, it's come to that time.
You want homegrown? Go get me Jacob Ramsey then.
He
You
injured
give
him.
me a villain lane, he go, bro.
Okay. He
You
went
know,
for that.
Coutinho,
no.
y'all hear
That's
Coutinho
what I'm
going to
talking about.
He went
Coutinho
for like
going to
15
Saudi
million.
Arabia. Y'all hear that, right?
He went
Coutinho going to Saudi Arabia. Go and
Yep.
get his bags, man. Go and get his money. Go
Yeah.
and get his money. He will cook down there. That's truth.
Yes, he should.
Prediction
Yeah.
time, boys. Score prediction.
The pace is a lot slower in Saudi though. The pace is a lot slower.
It is. It is. Vision Angel, what is your score prediction for tomorrow?
2-2.
You're going for a draw. Okay.
Yeah.
El Tucho,
Haha. Clip this one. 2-4
the Colombian brother.
to the mighty Reds and the Colombian saucer that score a brace. Understand?
So what's your score line?
2-4.
Okay, 2-4.
Yeah. 2 to Newcastle, 4 to the Reds.
So dos cuatro.
Dos cuatro.
Okay. Okay.
El
So you got
Tucho
Liverpool, right?
Blanca be baila morin. Dancing like a mofo, man.
Angel got a 2-2 draw. Pops, let me hear you.
Oh, yeah. What Pops getting mad at me, boy?
This man,
Pops,
this man,
let me
El
hear my
Tucho-
Pops
this
laughing.
man El Tucho got me. The man speaking Spanish now. Okay.
Bro, you gotta represent the name, fam. El Tucho, come on now.
Be confident, kid. Be
Hablan en
confident.
español, amigo.
Positive vibes, kid. Don't worry.
The man
You can
going
be
all
all
out.
Pops, what's your score line?
This score line for Stokely. 3-4.
Ooh, well, almost like
We
mine.
doing it
almost
like the
mine.
old days.
So 3-4 Liverpool wins. So that's 2 Liverpool wins out of the group. And one draw.
Yeah.
Well, I can be a little bit different, guys. Again, 0-2 Liverpool clean sheet. I sleeping sweet tomorrow night.
Nah, you need some
That's
of
my
that.
score line.
Clean sheet would be nice. A clean sheet would be nice.
We gonna
Two
shut
nil,
down
Barnes.
Newcastle.
All right, Barnes.
Liverpool Spain clean sheet tomorrow.
We gonna
You
shut
hear
up
me
Newcastle.
say it. Yes, you hear me
Wow.
said it.
Wow.
Where's Marquez? Where's Marquez?
Y'all
Marquez,
need
you
to-
hear
y'all
going
from
on
me,
down
y'all
there? Like,
gonna
you hear
kick
going on down
Barnes
there?
there.
They can click me up. Look,
Lose.
Dakota saying 2-1 Liverpool. Thammer says 3-2 for Liverpool. Big up. Brian says 1-2. That's the Liverpool.
Big up Tamer.
Who's gonna win tomorrow?
Kenzie
yeah.
says 3-0 Liverpool. Big up
Right.
clean sheet there again. Big up Stefano. Michael
Kezi is my
Corleone.
guy, what? The Don. The
draw.
Don says
The
2-2.
Don Corleone, man.
I want to hear who
Don
else.
Corleone says
Got
2-2.
there, lost clean sheets and not a stain on them.
Because it's no stains, man.
No stains.
Kid got 2-2 draw. Marquez, where's your prediction, bro? Where's your prediction?
Marquez probably go, man. Because Marquez,
He-
when Marquez here clean
Marquez gonna
sheets,
say
he's
we
come for me.
we're gonna
So
lose.
Antonio makes a
It's true.
sit to make it four.
Marquez would have come at me already. It's true. He would have. He probably duck out. He probably duck out. But that's all right. That's
Brian
all
got
right.
scores too, man. Brian said the boss can score, Lucha can score, and Isaac can score.
Hey, now we're talking.
We always
All
know.
right.
We know Lucho score. We don't know that.
Isak for me, Isak is scoring, but Nunes
All right,
scoring
All right, El
tomorrow.
Tucho.
Nunes scoring tomorrow, and Lucho scoring tomorrow. That's my 2 goal scorers.
I would love the N9 to score as a sub. Come off the bench and score.
That would be
I want to
nice.
see him smiling.
Look at Redbird, look.
Yeah. Oh my god.
That might be against Luton.
We're playing Bale
Lose it on
ball.
stream if that happened. Nah, we'd lose it on stream. You can imagine what that game gonna look like now.
I'd be losing my mind.
Nah,
on
we would
watching
lose
along
it.
for-
We would
for something
lose
like
it.
that. Yeah.
Even
Boy,
winning
I'd
that
be-
game,
I'd
I
be
would be
worried.
losing. I'd be mad. Nah, 11.
I'll be
10.
calling Colombia
Oh my
ordering
God.
some of that good stuff if that happen, boy. Jesus. I be calling Amazon Prime and say, yo, give me that stuff from Colombia there.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my days.
Oh, for 10-11? Come on, man.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how unrealistic that is.
It's true. It's true. But that's a crazy one, boy. Suppose that ever happened, that would be madness. But yeah. But people,
Man got Nunes 8. Salah 2 and Lucho 1.
Nunes 8, Salah 2, Lucio 1. Gee, Redbird boy.
Nunes 8, bro. Listen, if Nunes scored 8 goals in one game, I will put his name on my shoulder 100%. No questions asked.
Listen, LC Aaron said if we win 10-1, I'll be on monkey dust.
Monkey dust from the hills of Colombia.
Oh,
Trevor Grant says 1-4 Liverpool. All right.
Big up,
Everybody
Trevor.
got Liverpool. I ain't see one person say Newcastle winning this game tomorrow.
Tomorrow gonna be a statement win. Liverpool, come on, say here.
Positivity, that is what they want to see in the Liverpool channel. That is what we want to see. Positivity.
Could be though.
Really good.
Liverpool gonna come out to Newcastle. Know your place. Know your place, Newcastle. Know your place.
A big win. A big win. Well, not a big win. A win against Newcastle is a statement, though. We beat Newcastle. All of a sudden,
At
people
Newcastle,
be looking out, decided that at Newcastle.
Yep.
I agree. But peoples, we will be on tomorrow. Watch along. Catch us live at 11:20 tomorrow for the watch along. We'll be on 10 minutes before the game starts to just react to who the starting lineups will be, and then we will get straight into the watch along. Outside of that, big up to everyone in the chat. It's been great. Big up to the panel, El Tucho, BHM Angel, BHM Pops. It's your boy, BHM Burns. This is the BHM Reds crew. Peoples, we out.
Vamos.
Bless.
Vamos.